I was in a band. We were fucking terrible. It's so awful when you have a dream and you're bad at it.
Let's make a horror movie. I legitimately don't know what we're doing here. New York Comedy Club asked me to run an hour, and I said yes. Really? You know what this is? It's a cash grab. I'm trying to make money because we're moving, and I also need weed, and I've already spent any money I'm making tonight on credit cards. Now it's getting sad.
This is the after Just for Laughs glory.
This is the after Just for Laughs glory. This is
newly repped.
Yeah, newly repped. I told my agent not to come tonight. I'm making all the wrong moves. We're trying to figure out what this is gonna be. Because we're like, we have to take this opportunity. There's 25 people in there. Who cares? But we have to do this. So what should we be? It should be a horror movie where we murder someone. And honestly, I think out of all of us, the first person to go would be Adam.
Why? Well, Jason's the tallest one, but
doesn't matter. Jason's a known character.
I know.
You just walked in here. You might be the killer.
Yeah, Adam, you're dead.
What up, champ?
Hey, what up?
Ain't shit, how you doing?
Good, man. Is that Clementine?
Yeah, about to see if it's any good in a second. Go ahead, I'm not
That's the kind of conversations you're going to be hearing tonight. That's going to be my greatest hits, the things that come down. Things like Conversations by Brendan Sagalow is the name of the album. And then conversations like, it's going down, is that an orange? Should we smoke? Should we get high?
Yes.
Oh, you know what we can make? We'll make this like, what was that movie where everything's in reverse mode?
Reverse?
Tenet.
Oh,
Let's make this like a scene in Tenet. I'm gonna run right into it. We'll reverse this. I got enoughly high. The second coming out was a little bit over the edge. You know, should I do a weed crowd? That's what this should be? A weed crowd work reverse Tenet horror movie thing we're making right now?
Someone's gonna die tonight.
This guy.
Brendan is very cute. I find him very cute. And I think he's a nice boy. I think he's gonna do great. Me, not so much. Brendan's gonna kill it. And this crowd of 8 people is gonna be ready to suck his dick after the show. Me, maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
I feel a little manic. Like when I don't know, because I want it to be loose and I want it to be fun and I want to be saying things I've never said before, but that's scary. I'm just kind of going to be riffing. There's some stuff that's like not ready yet, you know what I mean? But we don't have to put that stuff out. What do you think?
I'm excited. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah?
It might not be what you expect.
Why?
Because I feel like you're going into it kind of like, ugh, like this
Maybe.
is going to be whatever.
Maybe.
You might have fun.
I'm doing that to protect my own feelings.
I know.
This is now a therapy. This is what this... Oh, this will be what this is. It's like a not funny thing. This will be fun. I'm gonna go up. I'm sufficiently like high enough where I'm gonna have fun. This is like what I would do to like work on material is I get high. You know how... Don't say what you're about to say. George Carlin would always say like... he would write and then he'd smoke and then he'd tag it up. So I almost just said this is like me, my George Carlin thing. But I caught myself hating that sentence, and now, and I didn't say it. So I'm getting nervous, man. This is it kind of just hit me. I think the show already started. 9:15. It's literally starting right now, and I don't really know what I'm going to talk about.
Are you going for a full hour? What are
I'm
you
going to
gonna
go
do?
for 45, I think.
Nice.
Just have fun. You know?
Yeah, don't wear them out.
Don't wear them out.
Yeah.
Don't wear 'em
It's a
out.
Monday. Let them be gentle.
I want...
This is the first time I'm ever following another Feeny on stage, so there's a immediate, the second you said that, there's an immediate sense of pride, but also an immediate competitive juice. It's
think
like
so?
like a Highlander situation.
Oh,
There shall only be one.
I don't think anybody will notice.
Keep it going for Just Feeny, everybody. Here's your next comic, Mike Feeny. Just in
I didn't
case.
even think of that. Now, I'm going to need you to stay away from some, as my
Material.
opener, I'm going to need you to stay away from some material.
Oh, buddy.
Do not talk
This
about it.
is Mohegan Sun. I am talking to every single person in the crowd before he goes up. I'm getting the back of the room. I'm establishing relationships. I'm establishing what they do for work. I'm gonna fucking like wink at the
That's
camera a
fine.
few times.
I'm okay with that. I'll ask questions that nobody asks.
I hope you got 50 minutes of just material because you're gonna need it.
I'm telling you, I don't. Get him doing it.
Please help me welcome to the stage, Mike Feeny, everybody!
Hi, everybody. You heard right. There's two Feenies in a row, and we're not related actually, but we're both having sex with Brendan, so that's fun. This is Brendan. Got it. Thank you, Brendan.
Threw Feeney on. Figured throw the kid a bone. We'll see how he does. I don't know. He's not funny. There's 37 people in there on a Monday night at 9:15.
Yeah, there are.
So, you know, things are gonna start like cooking. Okay, don't feel too attached to me because Hollywood's already knocking on the door. I mean, 37 people on a fucking Monday. This is gonna be bad. That's bad to go on stage.
That
with,
ain't
huh?
drying in time.
Hey, what are you doing?
My mom called me before this set, like literally just called me and said, God, every time my mom calls, it's just terrible news. It's always bad. In some way, it's bad news. It's not like, oh, heavy shit, but sometimes it's like, I bumped my knee today. You know? You're like, all right. She calls me like 10 minutes before this, and she goes, you're gonna have to call Uncle Bill, okay? They just had to put Zoe down, their dog. And I go, I have to be like, what? You know? And I go, how old was the dog? And my mom goes, 12. And I was like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I don't mean to be heartless. Animals, you know, we love animals. Don't we, people? Animals, everyone. People love animals so much. My mom and she said it before, and when I was younger, I used to like get into arguments with, you know when you're young and you're like, let me just fight my family. Let me get something out and just fight my family. And my mom was like, she said to me once, she goes, man, I love animals more than I love people. And I was like, and what you should do is just go, me too, and then just walk away. Well, I went, that can't be true. My poor mom. I go, that can't be true. And she's like, no. She goes, she literally said this. She went, if it was like, if we were on a boat and there was a person, or if there was a dog and the boat was sinking, I wouldn't know what to do. And I was like, fuck you. What are you talking about? I was like, what if it was me? And she was like, what? And even doing that, I was like, what? She's just fucking crazy. You know what she said to me the other day? She calls me up and she's like, Brendan, I need you to lose weight. She goes, I only have about 10 or 12 years left. I was like, what? It's like, did you sign a deal with the devil or something? What are you talking about? She's like 60 something. She's not fucking, she's like, I have 10 years to the dot today left. And she goes, I don't want to outlive you. I was like, well, you keep calling me, I'm going to kill myself. No, I'm kidding. My therapist has been away all of August, so you're getting a lot of that. So scary to do coke now, right? But, you know, I guess I get where you fucking people are coming from. That it's a little gross and dangerous. But there are ways to test your cocaine, you know? Like, you know, you could just have someone do it before you. That's the way to do it. That's easy peas. Easy peasy. That's my friend Phil. He's a piece of shit. He'll do it. He's a good, you know, I keep a lot of people around me that have nothing to lose for reasons like this. And I'm not a piece of shit. I told him, I went like, hey, I just found coke, and he was already like, he aimed his nostrils at it, like a Rottweiler. I was like, hey, I just found coke. I was like, Jesus, man, no, back, bad Phil. But that's out. Okay, no more coke. Now it's just shrooms, which I don't even really like doing that much because they make my penis so fucking small. My dick gets so small on that shit. I did shrooms a couple weekends ago, and I was just staring at myself, which is such a bad idea. They tell you that, like 101 is like, don't look in a mirror, but like every time I take shrooms, I just go in the bathroom. My tits are like, you know, what the fuck? What the hell's going on? And I'm looking at my dick, and I'm like, it looks like my balls are wearing a yarmulke, is what it looks like. It's like, shalom to my... my dick could get real small, you know. I won't talk much about it, but sometimes it feels like, you know when you go to the zoo and you like, you know, want to see a tiger, and they're like, he's sleeping. That's my penis. You're like, where's his he's, you know, he had a big lunch, so. Yeah, we let a mongoose out on him, so. Anyway, you guys got you together, you got boyfriends, girlfriends, are you a, you know, look, I'm very progressive, okay? So I'm just trying to connect, but you're a guy? Okay. Cool. Sweet. What a weird time we're at. We're like, that's how we have to approach people. Which is it's, hey, whatever you want to be called, you know, I'll call you it. But you have to be like, so, guy or?
Good job doing comedy.
Thanks.
I have to pee.
What do you think? What'd you think?
Fantastic.
There you go. He has to say that.
Mike, what'd you think?
I thought it lacked a lot. No, it was great.
So that was it, everybody.
A lot of it will not be shown to anyone.
I haven't seen that.
I thought it was great. Top to bottom. 8.8 out of 10. That's being generous.
I think we're just like riffing for like an hour-ish. Went very well. And I didn't do a, Is this a behind the scenes? I was like, when that guy kept saying easy peasy, I was like, that could be like, if we ever put this out as anything, like, that could be the name of it. Easy peasy. Maybe not.